This video is a presentation of My English Professor at YouTube. The topic is Understanding the Pedagogy and Grading System called Workshopping the Essay, which is based on this premise. A student will be a much better writer at the end of the class than at its beginning or middle. So what is the Workshopping the Essay Pedagogy and Grading System? Let's find out. Workshopping the Essay, Pedagogy and Grading System. At the end of the semester, a student will write a term paper, an essay of several pages with quotes. All class writings a student completes during the semester will relate to the term paper and can be used in the term paper as long as they are integrated smoothly and logically into the term paper. If a student completes all writings and related assignments and earns a higher grade on the term paper than on previous writings, then all lower grades will be dropped and the term paper grade will become the class grade. How is workshopping the essay different from the traditional English teacher pedagogy and grading system? And why is it better for students and teachers? To answer this question, we need to ask a question. What is the traditional English teacher pedagogy and grading system? Requires students to write a few or several essays and then average the total points for those essays to determine the class grade. Why is this traditional English teacher pedagogy and grading system deeply flawed? In the traditional English teacher pedagogy and grading system, the class grade is an inaccurate reflection of many students' writing ability at the end of the course, what students can do now, as it includes grades from the beginning and middle of the course. Dr. Carol S. Dweck's growth mindset and Dr. Angela Duckworth's grit are not encouraged. And in an educational system where institutional racism and classism are statistical facts, the traditional English teacher pedagogy and grading system is punitive to lower income students and to lower income minority students in particular, many of whom have earned high school diplomas that have not prepared them for college level work. In the Workshopping the Essay Pedagogy and Grading System, the class grade is an accurate reflection of all students' writing ability at the end of the course, what they can do now. Institutional barriers to student success are removed. Dr. Carol S. Dweck's growth mindset and Dr. Angela Duckworth's grit become learned behaviors. Students understand that hard work will improve their writing ability and result in a tangible reward, a better class grade. Teachers know students better as writers, and students feel known by teachers because students are writing about related aspects of the term paper topic throughout the course. And students are chunking their work, the term paper, slicing and dicing it into smaller steps that make the task of writing a term paper less overwhelming. What are the statistical facts proving that classism and institutional racism fester in the U.S. educational system? Classism and institutional racism statistical facts, number 1. National Assessment of Educational Progress, an office within the U.S. Department of Education. Fewer than 50% of high school seniors from every major racial group, Asian, white, Hispanic, and Black, are ready for college-level reading and math. In math, Blacks score between 5% to 40% lower than any other racial group, and Hispanics score between 20% to 35% lower than Asians and whites. In reading, Blacks score between 8% and 32% lower than any other racial group, and Hispanics score between 21% to 24% lower than Asians and whites. 2015 Mathematics and Reading at Grade 12 Nations Report Card. Classism and Institutional Racism Statistical Facts, number 2. In an April 11, 2018 article published in Education Week, education reporter Catherine Gerwert states that most state high school graduation requirements are so poorly designed that they trap students in a preparation gap where they don't qualify for admission to public universities. Gerwert supports this claim with findings from an April 2, 2018 report from the Center for American Progress. Per the CAP report, U.S. high schools offer 98 different high school diplomas, and half of these diplomas do not prepare students well for college-level courses or the workplace. Which schools suffer the most from a substandard curriculum? Per Gerwert's, high poverty, high minority schools suffer most. Classism and Institutional Racism Statistical Facts, 3. Statistical alchemy. High school and graduation rates have reached record highs. National Center for Education Progress, 2018. In school year 2015 to 16, the adjusted cohort graduation rate for public high school students was 84%, the highest it has been since the rate was first measured in 2010-11. In other words, more than 4 out of 5 students graduated with a regular high school diploma within 4 years of starting 9th grade. Public high school graduation rates. Statistical alchemy. Classism and Institutional Racism Statistical Facts, 4. National Center for Education Statistics. At four-year institutions with open admissions policies, 32% of students completed a bachelor's degree within 6 years. At four-year institutions where the acceptance rate was less than 25% of applicants, the 6-year graduation rate was 88%. FastFacts graduation rates. If 32% of students completed a bachelor's degree within 6 years, how many did not? 68%. But at elite schools, 88% of students are graduating. The workshopping, the essay, pedagogy, and grading system allows writing composition teachers, aka English teachers, to practice a pedagogy and grading system that is equitable, that helps to even the playing field, to make meaningful academic achievement a possibility for all students, regardless of their race, ethnicity, or income. They will become ready for college-level reading and writing. The workshopping, the essay, pedagogy, and grading system fits in with the vision statement of LACCD. The LACCD will strive to become a national leader in student success by providing high-quality, accessible educational opportunities across the greater Los Angeles area that improve students' lives, enrich the area's many diverse cultures, and strengthen the regional economy. The district will do so by continuing to provide a culture of continuous learning and by closing persistent equity gaps. This video has been a presentation of my English professor at YouTube. The topic, Understanding the Pedagogy and Grading System, called Workshopping the Essay, which is based on this premise. A student will be a much better writer at the end of the class than at its beginning or middle. I am Nuala Mary Linka. Thank you for watching the video.